after Hillary Clinton's denunciations of Donald Trump as a race-baiting demagogue. He dug up the oldest comeback in the book, "I know you are, but what am I?" The Republican presidential candidate says that Clinton talks a good game about helping African Americans and Hispanics, but that she's actually a bigot whose policies are selling them down the tubes. She is a bigot because you looked at what's happening to the inner cities. You looked at what's happening to African Americans and Hispanics in this country, Trump said during a Thursday night interview with CNN's Anderson Cooper. She's not doing anything for those communities. Cooper pressed Trump, who had called Clinton a bigot at a rally Wednesday night, on the definition of bigotry and whether the GOP nominee thinks Clinton has antipathy or hatred toward a particular group, or if he just thinks her policies are bigoted. She is. Of course she is. Her policies. They're her policies. She comes out with policies, and others that believe like she does also, Trump continued. But she came out with policies over the years. This is over the years. A long time. She's totally bigoted. There's no question about that. In general, Trump said Clinton has been extremely bad for African Americans and extremely bad for Hispanics. You look at what's happened with her policies and the policies of President Obama and others. Look at the poverty. Look at the rise in poverty. Look at the rise in violence, he said. Asked again if hatred is at the core of Clinton's alleged shortcomings, Trump suggested that she might also just be lazy. Earlier Thursday in Reno, Nevada, Clinton gave a speech in which she denounced Trump as a bigot who has capitalized on discredited conspiracy theories and racial resentment to fuel his campaign. Casting her candidacy as a non-racist alternative, Clinton praised black poet Maya Angelou as a great American who I admire very much and quoted an old Mexican proverb in order to argue that Trump had revealed his true colors with his provocative comments and his associations with fringe figures. On Friday morning, like clockwork, both candidates continued to accuse each other of racism, this time through video. Trump's team posted the video to his Instagram page with the caption, "The Clintons are the real predators." It showed Clinton in 1994 defending the Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act, which her husband, former President Bill Clinton, signed into law. "They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators," she said at the time. "No conscience. No empathy. We can talk about how they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel." Black Lives Matter activists and others have challenged her past use of the term super predator this election cycle. Trump's attack video also incorporated the moment from the Democratic primary debates. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders said super predator was a racist term and everybody knew it was a racist term. Not to be outdone, the Clinton campaign also released a new attack video that accused Trump of being out of touch with the African American community. The 30-second video strings together several controversial quotes from Trump, such as "Look at my African American and I have a great relationship with the blacks," while dramatic music plays in the background. The video also quotes Trump asking, "What the hell do you have to lose by voting for him?" The Clinton camp's answer, "Everything." On Thursday night, Clinton's running mate, Tim Kaine, scoffed at the accusation that she is bigoted against black people. He told Late Show host Stephen Colbert that she fought for racial justice in the juvenile justice system in the South and against segregation in Alabama after finishing law school. At his early career, Kaine added to Trump, "Donald Trump was a real estate guy who got sued by the Justice Department for discriminating against people in housing, writing the letter C on applications if they were minority.